We are going to talk all things going live. Appreciate all your support. Let me know if you have any questions as I am sitting on my screen. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get started. I'm going to try to go live a few minutes early. So let me know if you have any questions. I always say that, so I really do mean it, you all. So I want you guys to feel confident to ask questions, especially my YouTube folks. You guys are rather quiet. So I always want to make sure you guys feel comfortable. You can ask questions. You can learn about the agency. You can learn about the services I offer. On YouTube, I do have my link to my stand store that's available for you all. Your girl's gonna get her hair done at some point this week. We'll see what happens. But thank you for being here. So we're gonna get to talking. Um, so I am gonna go live. I'm gonna wait a few more moments before I actually hit the go live button and make sure I am connecting over there. And then we'll get started. I want to make sure I'm answering any questions. Feel free to comment if you are new to my live. Feel free to go ahead and send a comment so I know you are here and you're going live as well. And we'll get started over there as well. And let me know if there's any kind of questions going on. So I always wait a few minutes before I end up starting. Well, we're going to have a long conversation. I just want to make sure I am supporting people. I'm answering questions as well. And then we can kind of go from there. Thank you all for being here. I know you guys are going to start coming in shortly. And so we will get to talking. Hey, pals, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you coming in. And let me know how's everything going for you, friend. Let me know, put in the chat too, if you want to join the live and chat with me for a minute about your idea to help newbies. I'm happy to have you join on the TikTok side. So I'm happy to have you join in that way. And we can chat and talk there too. So, and then keep me posted. All right. Sorry about that. Hello. I don't know if you messaged him back, but I'm going to switch over. I got to get to my other page. And make sure I am setting them on the screen. Hello, friends. How are you? Let me get going. In a second. Hello. No, hey, sure, no problem. I will say my FY is trash, so I don't know how well it will do. Oh, okay. Well, we can try it if you like. My job doesn't have Wi-Fi. Got to use the public. Ooh. Okay, friend. Well, you know what? Let me know. If you're having connectivity issues, it's probably something we can talk about later, or I can tee it up and just let people know you'll be sending a school notice to do it this Saturday afternoon. Is that something you want to do? Let me know if you want to do it this Saturday. Friends that are in the live, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. We are talking. I'm talking to the Idea Barista. So you guys don't think I'm talking to myself. And I'm about to go on TikTok. So if you are here, let me know you're here. And we're going to join over there and talk to our friends over there as well. So feel free to like the live, comment, and subscribe. I'm not sure I am. I'm on TikTok, but I haven't been live in the daytime, so I don't know how it's going to do. Oh. You talking about in terms of your Wi-Fi and connectivity? Let me know. I think that's what you're saying. Thank you for that, friend. Okay, well, you know what? I'll take your lead. I'm not going, no pressure. No need to jump on and announce it. I can just let people know that there's creators out there that will be willing to support and co-host and guest and all those things. So I can let people know. I just want to make sure that people know that you potentially are an option. Okay, so we're gonna go live. Let's get that going. And thank you all for joining. I always try to wait a few minutes before YouTube gets to pushing people in the room. So I want to make sure I'm answering questions first. But sure. So I'm watching content, no problem. Maybe live will be okay. Or maybe like no. And laughing after that. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Let me know. Hold on, that was interesting. Game, add a game. Interesting. TikTok has a new feature where you can add a game. Hello, friends. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. I know they're doing that Fortnite challenge, so maybe that's relating to that. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. So I am a creator network on TikTok, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. We're going to go live over there. I always kind of share information, add value. I want to make sure you guys know how to go live and continue to go live to build your community. So we're going to talk all things TikTok. I use this as a playlist, so you're welcome to join and watch my video afterwards. TikTok has been giving us a puzzle piece when I go into a live as a viewer. The viewer is getting a puzzle piece? No way. Is that what you just said? You as a viewer are getting a puzzle piece? Yeah. What? TikTok was like, hey, you ain't gonna be on this live not engaging? Ooh. Ooh, interesting. What if you don't do it? What happens? I'm curious. Did they kick you off the live? They're like, you ain't engaging enough. Get off this live. They said no bots in this room. Oh wow. Interesting. Interesting. So people were just not engaging. Not tapping the screen, not liking the live. TikTok's like, no, we ain't doing that. Interesting. I have to admit, I like that. I like that. Engage or get out. You just gonna lurk. You just ain't gonna lurk no more. You gonna have to do something now. YouTube, you might want to take note. I'm just saying, my friends who are here, not saying anything. Okay. These days are gonna be numbered for y'all too. YouTube is like, oh, we might need to follow suit. I don't hate it, but it gets on my get in my way, my way. They left. They left. They was like, you ain't gonna say that to us. We should be able to lurk as long as we want to. Well, thank you everybody who's here, who stayed. But just know, I'm just saying, when one does it, the other ones follow suit. So just know, it's gonna change for everybody. Everybody gonna have to let your presence be known. Okay, so I like I said, I like TT. I do. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it because the other places make it a little hard for folks. And I know people have their preferences, especially being over here and content creation, but the live stream is interesting. And that's where a lot of people are going. They're trying to get direct answers and information, and they want to engage and build community. So it'll be interesting how the others play in the sandbox, in these live stream sandboxes. So, but back to what I was saying earlier. Let me know if you guys have questions. Feel free to like the live, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if you have any questions. TikTok makes it hard, but we have community over there. Yes, they do make it hard, and they make it complicated. It's very complicated. It's a lot to learn, a lot to take in. Here it's very simplistic, which is fine. That's for a different type of live host and viewer experience. Very simplistic, which is fine. But when you think about it from a live streaming and a growth, monetization, all the things, yeah, None of that. None of that. So thank you. So it's just a different experience, and I think it is what it is. I again I am a fan of the TikTok way of doing things. So I gotta get out of this baseball cap. I have to make a decision, and I think I'm gonna have to make a decision today to do something with my hair. So, all right, friends, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. We're gonna get to talking on TikTok. I tried to come a little earlier, so we'll see. I'm here. All right, thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am here to talk all things going live. Let me know where you're from, friends. If you are nervous, afraid, shy, introvert, all the things, I want to make sure I'm supporting you in your live stream journey. So we're gonna get to talking and chatting in just a moment. Hello, Mama Leanne. How are you? How's everything going, friend? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you all joining. And like I said, we're gonna get to start chatting and talking in just a few minutes. So I always want to make sure I'm answering questions. Hold on one second, and then I'm gonna share out my live. I appreciate you all coming in. So I'm gonna share out my live. I put it in my story so you guys know I'm live. And then today we'll see what the time brings us. I think I'm gonna try to stay live a little later. So maybe I'm definitely gonna do 2 hours. We'll see if I do beyond 2 hours. I'm always trying to be cognizant of how long I go live and making sure um, I'm able to stay on, but also be a mommy. So I have to kind of juggle the things. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. How you doing, Cheryl? The Love Universified Fellowship. Hello, friend. Give me one second. I'm setting up my screen so I can't see. But everybody coming in, thank you for joining me. I am going to talk all things going live in just a few minutes. For I'm setting up my screen. Can't talk and chew gum and continue to keep talking. So that's the thing about it. I try to practice what I teach, and I say you gotta keep talking so the algorithm knows you're here. Um, so that way you can continue to get that strong engagement. I appreciate your friend. Hello, thank you for the stickers. Nika Grace, how you doing, friend? You missed me earlier. I did go live. Nika said, "Did you go live early?" How you doing, friend? Nika said, "Did you go live early? What happened?" So I did go live early. I was live. I came on and did my thing for a little bit for about an hour. How you doing, David? Thank you so much for coming back in. Appreciate you being here. C2 Details, how are you, friend? How is everything going? C2 Details, I thought of you, and I thought of a few of my other, Nika, you on my list too. I thought of a few of you guys where I'm gonna try to do it today. The campaigns that we have for the month of October from the agency. I was so lost in these streets, I couldn't find you. You're so funny. How you doing, NYC Vic? How's everything, friend? You so funny. You was not lost. Follow the yellow brick road, friend. You find me. Good to see you. Oh, David, you was lost too. He said, good to see you. Hello, everyone. Yep, I'm here for a couple minutes. Couple minutes. Hello, Coach Miss Jessie. Miss Jessie's motivates. I bounced all over. Hey, Diamond, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So yes, you was bouncing all over. I'm sorry, friend. C2 Details. So I have campaigns that we're gonna run for the month of October. One is a newbie campaign, so it's gonna roll out. You'll see it. It's Halloween theme, but we want to see you all go live. So I have some rewards, some monetization. It's not tied to TikTok. It's going straight to you, friend. So I want to make sure you guys are able to get that, but you got to go live, okay? So we will go live. So let me know if you have any questions. I will send it to you. I'm going to send it to our school. Okay, I'm going to try shaking my head. Hey, you know what? Okay, now this is a great segue because Pals, she's in my room. How you doing, Black Lotus? She's in my room on the YT. She may come over onto TikTok, but she does have a great opportunity for our newbies. How you doing, sassy country gal? She has something for our newbies that are nervous and afraid of going live. She's thinking about doing some co-hosting opportunities. Okay, so she's going to come up with a schedule. She might post it in, well, I shouldn't say might, I think she is going to post it in school. So she's going to post it in school, and that's another way to have a partner, a buddy, somebody who can kind of go live with you. Okay, now I'm there. Okay, all right. So she can help you, walk you through, tell you what some of the features are. You guys can host your room, she can host her room, and you guys can collab together. So she's talking about doing a couple of those type of sessions with some newbies, specifically to help you understand some of the new features. I know Miss Darlene, she also has guest panels, so that may be another person to work with. But the goal is for you to get credit going live. So Pals is someone who does kind of workplace partners opportunities. That's the kind of premise of her live. So these collab opportunities where you can what do you call it, co work together. It's accountability sessions. That's essentially what she does. Those and she's gonna correct me with the right terminology, but it's like these co-sessions, these co-work sessions that she does. And so she's thinking about bringing that to the co-host. Co-working, yes, I said it right eventually. So 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 she's gonna bring that to the live stream. So that would be a great opportunity for people to co-work with her. Okay. Thank you so much. I see you. Hello, Leanne. How are you, friend? So we're gonna put that out there. She's gonna do a couple sessions. If it doesn't necessarily work with your availability, that's one thing, but just know that that's available to you. Hopefully you can fit in one or two if you have that available. Leanne, that might be helpful for you too, but Leanne, you are rocking and rolling, friend. Yes, you said awesome. Mr. Jesse motivates, love that. And so, yeah, I thought it was a great idea, especially because that's part of her live stream topic and niche anyway, because she does those coach sessions all the time. That sounds amazing. It does. It does. I would have come up with, but of course, your live is lagging for me. Is it lagging? Oh, okay. Yeah, she's having some connectivity issues today, though. It seems someone's doing co-working stream live. Is someone doing co-working stream live? Yes, Pals. Pals does that. She does it. Pretty often. I know you do pop ups. I don't know your regular schedule, friend. Come over onto the TikTok and put your stuff in the chat for us. Is it said? It is said, but I'm still sitting in one of the boring meetings at work. So please forgive me. No, you're fine, friend. You got it. You got it. I got it. I don't miss those days, y'all. Don't miss those days. I do not miss the board meeting work days. I just tell y'all now, I don't miss that. Oh yes, I need to get on one of hers. Yes. So what she does currently is that she treats this as an accountability session, so you can sit in her live. Not that you're on the box or in the screen, but you're actually there. And she has the music playing, and she'll have these small, it's almost like water cooler conversations with you, and then you kind of get some work done. So she's a room where you can just kind of make sure you stand accountable to doing your work as opposed to bouncing around. She Pals, you see, I need for you to come over and talk. Now we can have you talk, friend. Because she does her sessions are really for those ADHD minds where sometimes you are bouncing all over the place and you're like, okay, I gotta get some work done. I gotta finish this report. I gotta do this task. And so she tries to kind of create space for that out of her live stream, which is really brilliant. So yeah, I love that. Is it important to do the missions and the campaign that TikTok provide for you? Hippie Blue, how are you, friend? Yes, I think you wanna start doing some of those missions in your live stream. What did you say, pals? I missed it, friend. You said laugh out loud. Give me a few minutes. She said give her a few minutes. She's having connectivity issues too. I just want to honor the fact that she may not have some internet problems if she does come over. Yeah, it's definitely important for you to participate in that way. It allows you to hopefully get on the leaderboard. It also helps with engagement and team building, community building in your live stream if you have those different campaigns that you're trying to complete. And you can kind of rally your team, your community surrounding you, trying to meet to win and get on the leaderboard. So it's a great way to kind of stimulate your live stream too. I love that. Hello, Tiny, the Tiny Stiletto. I didn't get a chance to get over there today. I was in back to backs, and then I had to leave for taking my nephew to the airport. But I'm gonna get over. Did I tell y'all this early? She was here earlier. The Tiny Stiletto. She literally, y'all, literally. She makes tiny stilettos. Okay, well y'all go see. It's super cute, super cute. She is. What's the term for you, friend? I gotta look at your bio. Is that it's fine? I'm sick, so not on it as normal. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I hope you feel better. They're miniatures. I think that's what thee called. Is that the proper term? You do miniatures, and they're the Barbie doll size. She does miniatures. 3D designer. She's a 3D designer, and she does these miniatures Barbie doll shoes. That's it. Fashion doll shoes. There we go. He's like, Dr. Lisa, get it together, girl. Oh, TikTok gave us the flash goal, which is roses. 8 roses. TikTok is being nice to me. TikTok said, okay, we're going to be nice to this girl. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. You know, when I say TikTok not being nice is when I get those, the heart me. The heart me is you guys come in, y'all share the heart me, y'all come earlier, share the heart me. So the heart me becomes a little bit more challenging, but the roses is a little easier to accomplish, especially if there's 8 of them. But thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate your support. Appreciate us reaching a flash goal. Um, let's see. Let's see. Thank you for the title, gifter. My grandmother used to super glue the shoes on my Barbie dolls. Did she really? What Granny? Granny, why would you do that? You said you got it. I gotcha. Granny, why would you super glue the shoes? Why would she do that? She was like, she don't want you to lose the shoes. So she super glued the shoes on the doll. Granny shouldn't have done that. Only way to get them to stay, I guess. It was awful. I know. I couldn't match their outfits, but I didn't lose them anymore. Granny. Oh, wow. She should have not done that to you. That's horrible. So, that's the whole point. You change the outfits, you change the shoes. That's the whole point of the doll play. She's sewed what did it say? Barbie's clothes through, though that was cool. Oh, she sewed the clothes. She sewed so she created little Barbie clothes too for you. You guys, I said earlier to my 10 o'clock, Nikki, you wasn't in here, but I am a slight collector of Barbies. I am a slight collector. Your girl does have a small collection. Not a big collector, but I do have a small collection of Barbies. They're in my daughter's room, so that's kind of my defense mechanism so that I can't say as an adult I collect Barbies. But I do. I'm telling you guys that I do collect them. So I do collect Barbies. Like I said, they're the African American Barbies. So I don't have the first one, the Carol doll. I don't have that one. That's actually something I have on my bucket list at some point to get. But I do have some other ones, some of the limited edition ones, some of the annual dolls. When you think about the doll that they're released for the end of the year, the new year, and then my daughter's birth date doll, birthstone, as well as some of the dolls around the world, Africa in particular. So yeah, I have a few. Yeah. He said, I have a few. My favorite is my I Love Lucy Barbie. Really? I have a Lucy too. Oh, look at y'all. Say. Since we're sharing, I have teddy bears. You know what? You know I can't with you. Cannot with you. Hello, Dr. Lisa. I have a question. Thank you. Give me some real conversation. Can you share your own live, and can you like your own live? Can you share it in the share option? Yes, you can. I'm gonna share my live so you can see me share it. So I copied the link so you see where I copied and shared my live. I just copied the link. And then I'm sharing it. I'm gonna share it to, let me share it to some people I haven't shared it with yet. That's not here. I always like to share it with people as well. So let's share it with some names that's not in any groups that I might have shared to. Because I usually share it with different people. Let's see. I'm sharing it now. So, okay. So I just shared it. I'm just going to hit send. So I shared it that way. So I shared it with some individuals. So you will see where I shared it with at least more than 5 friends. Actually, I shared it to a group, so it was like more than that. And then you can add it to your stories. Now, someone in our meeting on Sunday said you could repost your own live. I do not see, hey, Bia, I do not see the option to repost in my live. I, I think viewers can repost your live. I don't think the live host sees that in the arrow. So I have not seen it. Let me know if you guys see it. Thank you for the flash gold rose. I didn't realize we still have that. Thank you, Bia. Appreciate your friend. So yes, you could share your own live. That was part of your question. What was the other part? Let me go back and look. How does Jesse not have Barbies? I know. um, so and then you can like your live. So watch this. There's no heart showing, but we have 5.5K. I'm tapping my screen right now. I'm tapping with the other finger. I'm tapping, tapping, tapping. There's a heart that pops up here, and a line's gonna crawl across. As you tap, you can tap all the way across. Let that heart get a little fatter and dots are percolating out of it right now. I'm gonna let go and confetti falls on my screen. It just said I sent 107 hearts to my own live. So you can do that. You can absolutely do that. Okay. So just know that you can do that. Thank you for the repost. I saw that. Hey everyone, how you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? Thank you for the shares. Pause, you came over. Did you want to talk about your co-host sessions? Let me know if you want to talk about that. Let me know. I want to make sure I answer questions surrounding that too. And my friends who are new to the room, feel free to come in. I am a creator network. We have some of our friends in the room that are already part of the agency. But if you're curious about the agency, feel free to ask questions. I'm happy to answer them. How do you repost? So Vibe Wellness Woman, if you click my arrow here, or I think for you guys it might be in the corner. If you click your arrow, you should see an option that says repost next to the copy link. Let me know if you don't see that. Plus, praise report that might help others. Oh, thank you. Well, okay, give me 1 second. The pause is coming up. You want to come up and chat? Let me know if you do, friend. Pause is coming up to talk about her topic. Hey, friend. She was having connectivity issues, so hopefully we can hear her. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Pause. How are you, friend?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good.
Um, yeah. So, I mean, on my page, yes, I do like Pomodoro style co-working sessions. The most structure that I have is on like Sunday mornings, Sunday at like 10. But otherwise, it's usually pop-ups. But this idea, I was like, it could be cool since Dr. Lisa was saying that there are people in the agency that haven't gone live yet. I was like, it might be a cool idea to have a co-hosting thing where there's like 2 or 3 new people who have never gone live before, and we could all like get together. I would only be there to honestly like steer conversation or to help out in some way, but it would give them a chance to go live. They're going live with other newbies, other people who haven't gone live yet. So like there's that feeling of similarity. Um, and also it's like they're hitting the ground running, getting some live time like under their belt, and hopefully maybe that moment, like maybe that'll create momentum. They're like, you know, especially if they're between getting the live time and then also getting the comments, because they're going to have their own people in their comments. You know how we do. We go to each room and comment and gift or whatever. So just figured it could be helpful in getting them at least doing the first live where they're not doing it alone.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I love that idea. I mean, to your point, there's something very comforting to have other people you can chat with and you can have a conversation with. It could be helpful too, depending on the live host. They may realize, okay, you know what? I want to always have kind of a live where I have panels, or that's the guest panels, or that I connect with others and co-host with them. And then obviously in the agency, there are similarities in topics and content, and so you might do a co-hosting session with someone that complements your live stream topic. So I love that. So the most you can have is 4 people when you do co-hosting. So that could be 4 people who are new, trying to figure this platform out. and then answer questions for them. I would love to be involved. How do I tell others we are going live? So what you could do, C2 details. I mean, you're still in your room. You're the live host, so you can share out your live. You can do schedule a live event first of all. So that may be the first thing you do. Go to the live screen. I'm going to show you how to do it. You can schedule a live event, and then ultimately, you could post that live event in your stories. Essentially, you would make a post, add it to your story. Well, I'm sorry, make a post, add it to your content, add that live event, then take that and then add it to your stories, and you can add that live event there as well. We're going to walk through it. I'm going to show you how to do it in this live. And then ultimately, when you go live, you take the arrow that's in the corner for you. For my live, it's the same arrow that you see in your live. You can share it out. You can share your live. So you can share it or press the screen down in the middle, hold it down, the screen pops up, and you can share it out that way. Okay, so there's multiple ways to share out your live. Hello, Gina. Okay, so I'm going to have
And
to
then,
get one on one. Okay. Cool.
but yeah, for the purposes of this, I guess it would kind of almost be like Dr. Jesse, Coach Jesse's, how she sets up the battles, where it's like it's figured out ahead of time so that we know like who's going live and stuff like who is meant to be in this particular like co-host live thing.
That'd be great to
But
promote it too and put it in the chat so people know in the group chat. Yeah, yeah, that'd be
yeah,
good. So, pals, just do this. If you're gonna do this, go on our school platform and let people know when you would like to do your first one. Okay,
okay.
and see if we can get
I
some
have a
people to
question.
sign up.
Are people who are not admin able to upload videos to school?
Videos to school, like in your post, like if you have a post and you want to add a video link.
Oh, okay. I guess I could add a video link. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's
I guess you can share links.
you
Yeah.
can share links. You can add an image. I think there is a video option too, isn't it?
Okay. I'll
Let me
figure it
check.
out.
It must be a couple different options. I can't remember. I just did it yesterday, and I had to look at all three of them, or all four of them. So there's multiple ways you can do it, but you should be. I don't think there's any limitations. Um,
Alrighty.
okay. I'll take a look and see if I see it off the top. Okay. All right, friend. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you. Take care.
No
Bye bye.
problem.
And then to get Pals down, I'm clicking her name. Well, she let herself down because I didn't get that far. But you can click your name, your screen pops up, and you have a disconnect option. Okay. So what are the benefits of co-hosting? Well, you're both in your room. You're in your live room. That person is in their live room. Pals was just a guest. She was not in her room. She was a guest in my live. So that's a difference right there. So I just want to make sure I said that clearly. It may have looked like she was co-hosting, but she was only a guest. It was the side-by-side panel that we were on. But that's your live. You're still in your live as co-host. And so people are in your room, in your chat, and you see the comments in your chat. You can't see the comments in other people's chat. When Pals was in my room just now, she was able to see my chat because she was still a guest. She was still in the chat. So yeah, that's it. Weekly school schedule. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's see. Hello, everyone. How you doing? E-Nurse, thank you so much. Lifetime credit. Yes, you do get live for that. It is your live stream. You get the analytics for that. You get the credit for it. It is 100% your live. Yep. But you just did it with other people. Bob Wellness Woman, you want to come up? You have a question? You want to share your gratitude? I think that's what you wanted to share. Your thanks message. I think that's what I heard. Hello, friend.
Hey, oh, I just came in from outside. Okay, hey. I just wanted to share. We were talking about doing lives and selling products,
Okay.
and I wanted to share. I've been doing that for a while, but I probably guys you might already know this, but I want to share it anyway. That this time around, before I even decided what my topic was, I went to see what was on sale that for the stock of products that I have.
Okay.
And I found what was on sale. It was a new gut health product that I just got yesterday. It's like half off. And so I created a live around that piece. We didn't talk about gut health specifically, but gut health was part of the requirement of what I was talking about. And what happened was I ended up selling, I think, 4 of them.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, $40 a piece. I don't know what the commission is, probably not that much, but that's not the point. The point is that maybe before, if you're going to do a live and you want to incorporate your products, check to see what's on sale.
Great suggestion.
And see if you can work that into your live. Because I on an average, I'm selling about 1 to 2 products per live a day.
Okay.
On average.
I love that.
And I keep saying I'm going to take time to do just selling by itself, but my schedule's so tight that, after I finish my lives at 11 o'clock, I'm on skates to my clients. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because I think, that's just a little helpful tidbit that I think will make a difference.
It is. That's a great one. I love that. And so, essentially, you must do some kind of evaluation of your showcase. That's kind of what I talked about the other day. When you look at what's in your showcase to see what's on sale. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes, and it's interesting because almost every day, if I took the time to do it, I need to reorganize my showcase because they keep putting stuff in there. So you have to take a look at that. I'm not as good as that. Oh, the tip was, Janine, to if you're going to do a live of product sale or whatever, and let's say you're doing a live too, you might want to check to see what's on sale.
Yes.
And then incorporate that into your live. Because in other words, now it just so happens I just got this in the mail yesterday, and it just so happens it's a really good product because I took it this morning and I can tell the difference immediately. So people were like, yeah, because gut health is a big deal these days.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Yeah.
She will ask the question about navigating, not having to show it. You do show it. You show the product, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I absolutely do show it. In fact, I usually will talk about it for about 10 minutes or so. I incorporate it into the content of my live. Then I talk about it for about 10 minutes. I have it with me. I'm showing it. Sometimes I let it sit on the stand in front of me while I'm talking, and people start clicking on it. They just start clicking. I mean, it's very normal to do that. It's almost like human nature. Oh, what's that? And then some actually buy it.
Yeah.
It really does work because you're already talking to them about maybe something else, and then you segue into whatever that product is, and it just seems natural. And if you're using the product, then it's even more so. And I don't sell anything in my store that I put in my store anyway that I actually physically have that I haven't tried. But yeah, they put a lot of junk in your store, and you have to kind of take a look at that. But yeah, it does really work. It does.
Okay, I love that. Yeah, the thing that you have to be mindful of, and this is kind of going back to showing the product. If you stop showing the product, you got to make sure it's just not pinned, because sometimes it's not showing that it's pinned on your screen, but there's actually a little red push pin in that shopping cart that shows that product is pinned, and it's probably pinned for your viewers to see. So just make sure if a product is pinned that you're showing it, and if it's not pinned, it's more or less it should be fine if you don't have any push pins showing there. But for the most part, if you are pinning a product, you got to show
it. That's really tricky. You're right. You have to double check it, because you think you've pinned it and you haven't.
Yeah.
So they know.
Or you think you unpinned it and it's not unpinned.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And so I always tell them, give me a little time to pin it, and they, I joke around with them all the time about the TikTok police. And any minute they're gonna be knocking on my door, taking me away, taking my phone away because there's something wrong that I did.
Yes.
And I'm serious about that every day. It's always something new. I don't know.
Yeah, the shop way is a little touch and go. I think it's a great way to push out your live stream. People drive traffic to your room, but you got to be careful about how you do it because it can trip you up.
Yeah, I would say it takes a little bit of practice. It's really easy if you plan it into your live and you kind of, I don't know if you want to be person, but you know what you're going to be saying and when you're going to bring in the product. What could be helpful, if you're not sure how to do that, is put it in ChatGPT. I'm going to be talking about this, and I want to bring in this product. Please create a script that will make it easy for me to segue into the product.
Exactly.
And it'll give you, and that makes it a little bit easy. You know when you're going to do it. You can kind of prepare yourself and your audience. I'm getting ready to do this, and take me a second, and then take your time. Don't rush it. Guaranteed, if you rush it, it's all messed up.
Be careful. Yeah, exactly. All right, Lennis. Thank you so much, friend. Bye, wellness moment. All right, take care. Bye.
Okay, you too. Right?
Okay, so I let you down, Lennis, but let you guys know you can let yourself down too. I always want to tell you guys that you can click your name and then it shows you anything and it disconnect. Great idea, yes. So today I didn't pen. I didn't have a shopping cart. I have the Creator Network agency link that's here. But again, it is a good strategy. You just have to be be mindful of what products that you're going to put in the shopping cart. I think you always want to have products that align to your topic. Maybe there's a journal. Maybe there's some other resources and materials. Maybe if you're doing health and wellness stuff for the nervous system, stuff for stress relief, you can have products there. Just be careful with the health and wellness because you got to make sure you don't say certain words. And TikTok's very sensitive about certain words you use. But in the meantime, the mechanics of it is that you can have products in the shopping cart. You do want to have some of those products that you show. If you don't, if you do show them, you click the shopping cart, you click what product you want to showcase, you have it, like if I share the lip gloss or something like that, you have it, you pin it. And when I'm not talking about this lip gloss anymore, I got to make sure that that red pin is not in that shopping cart, okay? Because it may not be on the screen anymore. I might have clicked it and swiped it away. But if that red pin is still in that shopping cart, it's technically pinned. So I can't start talking about the lip gloss and then switch to my handy dandy candle. Okay. TikTok's like, well, wait a minute. The product you're pinned and you're showing is not the product that you're showing now. It's an irrelevant product demonstration. So you got to be careful about how you do it. So if you're talking about the lip gloss, you have it pinned, you see the little red pin in that shopping cart, then make sure you're talking about the gloss. And then if you're done with the gloss, click that shopping cart. Click unpin, okay? So that red pin is not there anymore, all right? I need that color. Thank you. Appreciate your praise. I need that color, girl. You know what, actually, it's a combination. So this is the actual color. This is the color. And then what I do, and this is actually, these are, I didn't get this from TikTok Shop. I didn't. But this I did. These I did. And so I put the combination on two of them. So it's a combination of the two. So that's why the color pops a little bit. It's a combination. So it's a popping. So yeah, you said I see you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. You're so funny. I see you. Oh, it is a red, isn't it? It is a nice little red. All right, friends. I was going to showcase. Let me do this. I was going to showcase. So all my friends in the room, thank you so much for being here. If you are new, I'm a combo girl too. I like a little gloss, a little bit of a gloss, and it helps with the moisture. Now, as this live goes on, this color is going to fade and fade and fade from me talking. But it's there for the moment. So let's do this. Let's do this. C2 Detail, are you still in the room? Let me know if you're still here, friend. I think you are. I know you were multitasking, you were doing work as well. I'm going to talk about scheduling a live event because I think this is important because it is something you want to do, especially my newbies. Hey, Coach Chantel. And then we're going to actually play around with this. We're going to post something. I'll delete it. I'm not going to take it all the way through to post. But it is something you can do and you can post it, okay? You can post your live event, post that you're going to go live, and then you can share that link that we're going to create. So we're going to walk through this process. Yep, I'm here trying to stay awake in this meeting. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, follow me. We're gonna stay awake together, okay? So thank you all who are here. We are talking all things going live. I am a Creator Network agency. If you are new to the live or new to me, go ahead and put new in the chat. And if you're curious about the agency, let me know, drop a heart, say I'm interested. And so that way I can talk about that too. It is a free program, so I always want to make sure I communicate about the agency if you are interested in joining. And many of the people here are interested, they are in the agency, and we talk all things going live. All right, friends, so let's see. So I'm on my shop page. I'm going to change my mirror so I can show it in the right direction. He said, OG, you're OG, blah. So let's see. So we're here. All right. So what I'm going to do, let me change it this way. I'm going to click here. How you doing, Diana? We're going to hit TikTok Studio. So on TikTok Studio, you'll see it says TikTok Studio. It says tools. It may say post. Mine now changed to post. And then it says live. So we're going to click the live side. And then we're going to go here. We're going to scroll down. And we're going to go to tools and resources. So tools and resources, you may have the boxes, like 2 rows of boxes that have different information. Please check us out, Dr. Lisa. What does it say? It's Dr. Lisa is very supportive. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Digiboss. And so we're going to click here for live events. Okay. So we're gonna play this out as if we are scheduling a live event. All right, friends. So you want to schedule your live. So first of all, it shows that accountability. Because when you schedule this, is what somebody shared. She was like, you know what? I wasn't sure if I was going to pop up. I wasn't sure if I was going to commit to going live, but I scheduled that live event. So now I had that on my calendar. I was going to do it. I'm now committed to that. So it's a little form of accountability for you all. So just think of it that way. But it also is a great way to push your live out, let people know you're going live, especially your followers. And then in turn, if you schedule more than one, it actually, when you end the live, it actually has a notice to your viewers to attend your next live, so they can register and attend and plan to attend the next one. So again, it's a great way to market yourself. So you want to be in a marketing business. So let's say create an event. We're going to create that event. And so on this event, what I see, and I was with She Will. How you doing, She Will? I was with She Will earlier. Hers did not default on audience control. That was new. I thought it did an automatic default, but she said hers didn't, and she showed it to me. So it will automatically default for shoppable lives because you got to be 18 years and older to buy. So I usually go there to change that first because I'm not doing shoppable. You don't want to do shoppable. Because if TikTok thinks that you're doing a shoppable live, then you got to make sure that that is in fact a shoppable live. Yep, it adds to your Apple calendar and it will alert you. Yes, you can do that. After I do this, I can show that. I don't do it because it didn't do it for mine. I don't know if I have to go in and fix something in the settings, but it didn't connect to my Apple Calendar. I don't know why. So I just say done in most cases. So I'm going to turn audience control off just because I don't need to be 18 years and older. But I do say if your topic is for a more mature audience, turn on the audience control. Okay? So turn it on, friends. Okay? So here, the title automatically defaults to what was put in there last. You should get in the habit of changing up your title a little bit just so that you can draw in different people. The title is for your audience. Now, some people ignore that, but I think it's important for those keywords for even TikTok to know what your live is about. Okay? For some reason, my audience button is always grayed out. Okay, I think that's what you're saying. It doesn't move any longer. How come? Is it defaulting to shop? I'm not sure why it's grayed out. If it's on shop, you can't change it. So it's grayed out, so maybe it's already default to shop, but I'm not sure. If it's grayed out when you go to the settings page, not this live event, but to the settings page, it's probably because you have a live event. The live event supersedes whatever you put for that live because it's actually pretty much feeding off this event that you created. So if you created an event, this is where you would have to delete that live event, and I'm going to show you in a second where you can delete the live event or turn that one off and start a new one so it's not picking up this particular live event. So that's a workaround. I'm assuming that's what's happening. Let's see, friends. Let's catch up on a couple comments. It does it for mine all the time. You have to hit the button add to calendar. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Huh. I think you're talking about for the The Apple Calendar, I got you. It might be okay. I'll check. Yes. What if you are doing a regular live but showcase some products? Do you have to select shoppable? I turn it to regular, and then you can add the shopping cart later. So it doesn't have to be a shoppable live. Because if you make it a shoppable live, then it is in fact going to be preset as a shoppable live. So and if you decide that you don't want it to be a shoppable live, you said it would be a shoppable live. So you got to keep it as a shoppable live, or delete, like I said before, delete that live event. Now this is my question: should I change the title even if I have a hook over my head? You can. What I've been doing lately, because I'm talking about the agency all the time. I don't change my title, but you can. You can change your title. So this title, I'm not going to change it here. And then I'm going to put the time. My time right now, we're going to just pretend like we're going to start this live. So you can change how long you're going to do your live. I'm just going to keep it as is. And then I'm going to hit create. So this is what Janine was talking about. You can add it to your calendar. When I add it to my calendar, it usually freezes and acts like it doesn't know what to do, what calendar. So I think there's something wrong that I need to probably connect my calendar to TikTok, because it freezes on me. So here's the live event. I'm going to show this because this is where you can post a sticker or links or increased visibility. You can do some posting here. And then this very last line, I think this is brilliant. I think Linus is the one, Vibe Wellness Woman is the one that brought this up. She brought this to our attention. It says, this link will be added until the end of your live. So you can add this to all your video content, which is awesome. Okay. You can share it out to your friends and you can schedule it. And if you need to delete it, you can click up here to delete those three dots. Okay. So that's what you do. So if I want to now add a video, okay, so you guys see me here, I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. So as you can tell real quick, that live event is on there. You see that live event? So it's picking up that live event already. So I can add this live event. I can move this thing around to whatever I want within the boxes. So I can move it around. So it's already picking up that live event. And I'm just going to do a quick. Okay, guys, I'm going to go live at 4:45. We're going to talk all things TikTok shop, and you guys can join me. Thank you for being here. I'm just showing how to do the live event setting. So I did the video. Let's see. Let's do this. So you guys see me. I recorded the video. I can add this to my story. It's already there. So I can add it to my story, add music. I can do some text overlay if I wanted to. I can edit it and just do all the stuff there. Okay. So it automatically added the live event. So let's pretend I didn't do it just from that live. So I'm gonna get rid of this. So let's pretend I didn't do it just from that calendar invite. So I'm gonna discard this. Okay, so the live event is scheduled. See, we're back here, it's scheduled. Let me come out of here. So we could do it that way. And then I can hit the plus mark here. I can get to talking. So I'm gonna do it again. Okay, we're going to do a quick example of how to schedule a live event. I'm going to add the link and we'll make sure that people know what to do. Okay, so now it's there. So if I click next, so imagine I did my text overlay, I put some other words on here, join me live, all that other stuff. So pretend I did all that. Here, you see where it says add links? It's already red for you. So that's where you can add links. Okay. Live event. You see that one there? And you see that live event we just scheduled? It's already there. So that live event, it will show that way on your video. Okay? It will show that way on your video. Okay? You said, wish you could edit because if any changes are needed, it has to be deleted. Shaking my head. Yeah. You can edit in the edit feature, but yeah, you definitely would have to change some stuff. It goes to my default iPhone calendar rather than my Google calendar. Oh, okay, that's where it goes. For mine, it froze. It felt like it didn't know what to do. Really quickly, Love Universified. Let me just show you something real quick. If you click this little symbol here, that little film reel, you can edit. You see that right here? I can add another video. So I can, okay, this is take 2. I'm going to do a whole nother video just to show this example of doing a video. Okay, so now that's the first video I did. Let's see, that's the first video I did, and then that's the second. So there's 2 videos in here, and I can move these around and change the order if I chose to, and I can delete this one. If I don't like it, I can delete it. So now I just got the one video. Okay, so that's there for you. Teresa, how are you, friend? Hello, hello. Oh, the live event? You want to delete the live event? Yeah, you got to go in and delete it and start over. Yeah, you have to do another live event. So if you don't like something that you wrote, yeah, you would have to delete it. Or you would, yeah, you can keep it there, but you can always, I don't know if you can edit the title or anything like that in the description, but you would have to change the live event. Good, and you, I'm doing well, friend. Thank you so much. So that live event is still there for you, and then you just post, okay? And then if you wanted to post to story, you can go here. If I post the story, let's see, I think it's going to take it right to the story. Oh, it took it to the story. They're like, what in the hell is she talking about? Let me see. Let me go. I'm going to delete it. Will it let me delete it? I don't think it is. Will it let me delete? Let me just delete. Yeah, let me delete y'all. Because they're like, what is this video about? So, so it should, beforehand, I should have been able to edit it and add the event to it. But just know that you can do that. You can add the link if you're going to do a story from the beginning. So if I do a story here, and now I'm going to my stories. I'm just going to do, so you can see right here, it says story. So then I can say, okay, we're going to do an example of a live event in your stories. Here you go. So if I'm here, if I add to story, it's going to add it. But if I go here to the sticker, I can add a live event. And the live event that I did earlier is here. I can add that one. And it's there for us. Okay? So then you can move that around. And if you need to make it a little smaller, you can. But you can add it to your story. And then if I add it to the story, it will in fact add it to the story. So we don't want to do that again. All right, friends, let me know if that makes sense. I appreciate you all being here. But that is just letting you know how to promote your live beforehand. And so then when you come in your live, that is great to know. Yes. So when you come into your live, that live event's out there. You promoted it in advance. So that's not a bad idea to get in the habit of promoting your live. You are marketing yourself to your community. That goes in your stories, which go to your followers. Hello, friend. How you doing, Rose? And then it also goes to, if you do it on your post, it goes to all your content. And that live event is there. And then people see, thank you so much for being here, Rose. People see that you are live because you have a red ring around your face. So when you are live, you're going to see a red ring. Let me show you when I'm live here. So let me go to my page. You guys can see already I'm live here. So we're going to go and you see that it says live. Okay. So, and in your content, you'll see that that person is live as well. So right now I've turned to one of my videos and you see my post, I'm red. It's a red circle around me. So people know that I'm actually live. Okay. So that is the case. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, everybody else who was in the room. Let me know if you are new to my room. Rose, let me know if you have questions. We were talking very intentionally about scheduling out your live and promoting your live. So that's what I was walking through for folks in the room. But let me know if you have any specific questions if you're new to Go Live. Okay. So thank you all for being here. Let's see. You said, Nika, you said, I'm not seeing your question. Nika, you got filtered, friend. Let's see. No, I didn't. Hold on. I do see a question. How do you share an event to your followers? How do you share an event to your followers? How do you send how do you send your live event to your followers? You is that a Tia question? Let me know. Is that a question like, okay, Dr. Lisa, now you need to explain. Let me know if that's what that meant. Because Nika, now I'm like, did you really mean to ask me that? Let me know if that's what it was. Peaceful here to learn. You're welcome, friend. You said no, it wasn't to your question. Let me make sure I understand. Okay, wait a minute. How do you send your live event to your followers? Um, let's go back. Let's see real quick. Because I was about to say you share your live. That's where I was going. You're saying just share the live event. You shared it in the story as a live event. I guess I'm trying to make sure. Are you saying actually sharing out that calendar? Is that what you meant by that? I think you have to do a post and you have to share it that way. I don't think there's an arrow, but let me check because now you got me curious. Maybe there's an arrow. So I was trying to make sure I dissect your question as I was processing what exactly you meant by that. I was like, okay, you're not asking a fake question. You're asking a real question. So thank you so much for the gifting. Okay, so if I'm here, I'm at that post I just created, which I need to delete because it's a fake post. Oh, okay, there you go. Share. You just had me think about it. I was like, wait a minute. So you can share it. You can share it. You see the arrow? I mean the magnifying glass. You can share it. Okay, so that was a real question. Thank you, Nika. Um, feel new because every time I'm here, I get. What'd you say? Hold on one second. He says I get schooled. You're fine. I wish TikTok would alert followers. I never get alerts. You have to set a live event. Okay, let's do that. Peaceful to learn. You're welcome, friend. Thank you for. You said it was a real question. Yes, I want to know, but I think you answered. Did I miss it? I had left for a minute. Yes. Okay, through message. Thank you so much to their inbox. Yes, through message. Yeah. So it'll go. This should go to their inbox as a live event. That's how you can copy the link, share it, or you can send it to individuals. So yes. But all followers are not there, right? No. You could search. You can search. You can search for your followers. Then Miss Jessie wants to know if you sent that link to your husband yet. I did send it to him. I did it before my 10 o'clock. Because I was like, if she come in, I'm going to say I sent it. Now, did I get a response back? No. Because I almost forgot. Because literally when I came in the morning, the note was sitting here for me. I was like, oh, I didn't do my homework. So I sent it to him in the live or before the live at 10 or when I came on earlier. He didn't respond to me yet. So now I got to harass him to see, did he get it? Did he get my link? Because I sent him the link. She told me to ask. Did she tell you to ask? You're so funny. She said, thank you. But all followers are not there, right? So yes, all followers should be there. All your followers. If you are just starting, what's the best way to sell products without using the TikTok store? Nova. Let me understand. The alert followers to alert followers. That is my question. To alert followers, that you're live. They have to set a live notification. That's what I was going to show you next. Yeah, they have to set a live notification. Let me answer Nova's question. I was processing your question, Nova, to make sure I understood it. If you're just starting, what's the best way to sell products without using the TikTok store? Nova, let me understand. Are you talking about physical products or digital products? It sounds like you said without using the TikTok store, you might be digital or physical. Physical because you don't want to use their store, but you have a physical product. So let me know what you meant by that. Then Miss Jessie wants to know. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I caught up. I think sending it to their inbox is a valuable ad. Yes. I want to sell my products on my website. So the website both My website, both physical. Here's the deal: when you're in TikTok, you got to be mindful of how you say things so that you do not um, push people off the platform. TikTok is very sensitive about sending people off the platform. So if you do have um, a digital or physical product and you want to let people know where to go, you can talk about it in a way that says you add value here. You kind of explain your different things that you offer. Say you got a physical product like a candle. I'm joking because they tease me about this candle. I haven't shown it in quite some time. So my candle is back, y'all. I found my candle, it's back. So, but you have a candle and you want to share, talk about your candle. You want to talk about the value, talk about all the features of your candle. It smells good. You might even do your live where you're making the candles on the screen and people in the live stream and people are seeing that you do that. And so what you would do is then talk about how they can get access. You got to educate them without pushing them off the platform. So what I would say is that you can tell people, let me turn my orientation, my mirror. You can tell people, hey, if you want to learn more about my candles, if you click my photo, my mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it takes you to my main profile. In my main profile is my webpage. Go to my webpage or visit my webpage to learn more about my candles and see what I have available. That's it. Should I temporarily add them to the shop? Does that make more sense? Potentially. Because your shop, you could pin. Your shop, you can literally do a shoppable live. Yeah, absolutely. So it just depends on how you're doing your products. But yeah, you can make it a shoppable live. Absolutely. So, but yeah, so you just would have to make a decision on how you want to approach it. You can tell people about what you have to offer, but again, just be cognizant that you don't push them off the website. Thank you. You're welcome. Um, um, Visit my webpage once you get you ding. I think the words like click, visit is fine because people can visit anything. Visit your web, something like that. I think you should be fine. You would have to see. You would test the waters, but I would say check it. I would also have my content disclosure on. Turn your content disclosure on. Whenever you're selling products, make sure you have your audience control on and your content disclosure. When you use a board, it automatically turns on the content disclosure. Okay? So boards automatically turn on the content disclosure. I would say turn that on so that, again, you're talking about your brand. Okay? Hey everyone, how you doing? The Higher Vibration Shop. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for the follow as well, my friend. Appreciate you coming in, Z. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. So really quickly, my friend Love Universified, you asked about people, the notification. I think that's what we were talking about, the notification. So let me talk about that real quick. Thank you for the Daily Heart Me. So if you're on my page, everybody has a bell on their page. So let's follow this real quick. There's 3 ways in this live, 3 ways to get to setting a live notification. Okay? First way. Well, to me, the best way. If you are a fan club member, when you click my Daily Heart Me and you click your Daily Heart Me, a screen pops up. And one of the options is about halfway through. Sorry, I got it. You got it? Okay. I'm going to explain it for the others who don't got it. I got you. Love Universified. So when you click the Daily Heart Me, you scroll down, it says set the live notification. You click it, it sets a notification for me to go live. Okay? That's number 1. How you doing, Holly Q? That's probably the best way because now you got part of the fan club. You got points for setting that live notification. I'm silly. I thought you were sending the live. Sending the live, you're setting the live notification to get notifications of when a person goes live. Yeah, that's the notification. You're sharing the live where it's probably in their inbox, or when I go live, you see, or if I share anybody else's live, you'll see it in our group chat, and then you can see it. You said I have a notification. Okay, perfect. So that's the first way to set the notification is as a fan club member. The other 2 ways, if you click my mini profile up here, in my mini profile, you actually, at the bottom of my name, you see a bell. You see a little bell there. So you see a little bell, so you can set that bell. That's again the live notification. Let me know if you guys see the bell when you click there. So that's how you set the live notification. The third way, which is probably also, you say yes. So the third way, which is also good because people can see your post when you post and when you go live. So if you click my profile once, my mini profile pops up. If you click my mini profile again, my page pops up. You said all for me. My page pops up. You'll see right here, if I click it, it actually shows. Get notifications of when I post. So you can set that. Get notifications of when she goes live. Dr. Lisa goes live. You can set that. So you can get notifications of posting content and live content. Okay? So that is notifications. Okay? I just want to make sure I say that to you all. So you guys can know about the live notifications. And if you are new to my page, you'll hear people say, um, click my bell, click my photo and go to my profile and click the bell in the corner. So you know when I go live and when I post content. I'll tell you guys, this is kind of a cheat code. So the people in the room, you guys know some of the things I would do. In the very beginning, I used to say that every time I close my live, literally. And I would get new follows because people in the room, maybe they didn't follow me before that, or they would set notifications of when I post and go live. And to this day, people still engage with my content from over the months that I've been going live and posting content. Technically, my question was, did you like your own live from another device or the same device? I like my live from my finger here in the live. And then I also do have another device in a tapper. So I do both. So to answer your question, it's a both. Hello, Dr. Lisa. Hello, LYI family and friends. How's everyone doing today? We are doing great, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you so much, friend. And Silver Fox, how are you, friends? Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, it's actually both. Let me know if you guys have questions. So we talked about live event. We talked about live notifications. Let me know if you have questions. Anything else about liking a live, sharing a live. I think it's important that you guys want to actively do that yourself, as well as making sure your audience is supporting that way. Thanks for sharing these gems. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good, and you, I'm doing well, friend. Appreciate you. Just a reminder, you can find the tapper in my showcase. You know what? I think I need to get Luna's. I'm intrigued. Luna says she got the wireless one. I never thought about getting another account. Why would I need another account, Doc? For what? For what I'm doing? Well, for TikTok Shop too. Let me just say that for TikTok Shop as well. We've talked about this before. I didn't think it was an immediate choice because I tried to like myself, but it didn't work at first. You didn't when you tapped your screen, keep tapping. You didn't get a heart. Like right now, I just got the heart. I got Luna's. I heard you got Luna's. Let me know. Did it come in yet? I have a wireless tapper also. Really? Um, I just purchased the wireless. How do y'all like it? Tell me about the wireless. I'm intrigued. I'm going to get the wireless. Look at y'all. Everybody say the wireless. So the bubbles get fatter. The line comes across, and then I let go, and it tells me how many likes I sent. So I just sent 137 for myself. Yeah. So I need the wireless for real, for real. Also fun. Nika, you need to add the wireless to your account. The wireless is expensive now. How much is that? I didn't even look. I did not look. Um, your mind are blown. Wait a minute, the high vibration shop. What's your mind blown? Your mind blown about the taps under the screen? Yeah, yes. We do need to increase our taps fan club. What is going on? Fan club, we need to work together. Um, we're liking this live. So okay. My friend, the high vibration shop, you didn't know? Tapper and dual accounts. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes. I didn't look because when she sent it to me, she told me it was pricey. I'm going back and look. Okay, yeah, I never looked either, so I don't know. What's pricey, y'all? Tappers around the wired ones is about 10. Are we saying double? 20? Not 50. 50, I don't need that. I don't need 50. I'm putting the wireless in my shop too. I ain't doing 50, y'all, but 20 I will do. Okay, yes, 20. Okay, that's reasonable. I'll do 20. 20 makes sense. 50, I'm like, no, TikTok, no. 20 wouldn't be bad. Okay, 20 ain't bad. I'll do 20. Definitely. So, where do I go to add more things in my showcase? To the product marketplace? Yeah, to the product marketplace. So if you go to TikTok Shop for Creator, click product marketplace, which is under the tools shop toolkit. I think that's what's called, TikTok Shop Toolkit. Right in that section is a product marketplace. Luna heard her name. Luna said, "Look here, let me show up." so that they can click my showcase. I can't see her showcase in the live neither. I need to go back and look. I'm gonna do it, Luna. But you can also search the products and just add. You can go to the shop. Hello, Luna. Luna, I can't get to your shop in here. I see you under the shop too. She said, I am under the shop page. Let me come in. Yeah, your shop page isn't showing on this one, but y'all want to follow Luna. Let's see. Let me pin Luna, so y'all can go to her showcase or others that have it. So let's see. The reason why I said go to your TikTok shop is that so if you go to your TikTok studio and then you scroll to TikTok shop for creator, and now you're now you're here, product marketplace, and then it'll be able, you're gonna add it. So search there first. Search there first. Check your showcase. I don't want to check your showcase at least once a month because TikTok will start putting things in there. Yes. And then you guys know I said yesterday, check your showcase also because some of those products are no longer available. There may be warnings associated with them. Those products have to come out. It'll bring down your product score, your product shop score. So the items they recommend are not added when clicked. Do I need 5K to add more items? No. It might be that you're not eligible. Are you sure you're not adding them to the shopping cart? Let me check. Let me check. We're going to go to it. Because some people do that and it's not intentional, but sometimes that happens. Okay, so you're here. If you see a product, we're going to go here. So let's find a product real quick. We'll do my gum. Oh, well, I got the gum in there already. Let me see. Let's do something else. Okay, we'll do this Goalie. We'll do this Goalie product. So here it'll add. Now, if I click it, are you clicking the product and you're thinking you're adding it here? It says add to cart. Let me switch my words around. You might be adding it to cart. You actually got to add it. If you hit in the screen, you actually got to pull it up and then click add to showcase. Okay? So it just depends on what you were doing. You said this one here, add to showcase. Right, this one is the one you're clicking. That was successful. You said, am I updating my goal? You're so sweet, Miss Treetop. You said, update that goal, girl. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Let's see, let's see. Luna, you said, sorry, this is your page. This is the page that people should be following for your product. Let me pin Luna. So let's see. This is the page, not the Thrifty Finds page. Did I miss any comments? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. You said the clicker is not available to me. Okay. As seller. Okay. So if you have the pilot program, not all products are going to be available to you. It's going to be based on getting unlimited access as an affiliate so that you can get more, some products available to you. You might have to switch the type of seller. Some sellers have, just requirements in terms of how much products you've sold. So some sellers are pretty strict about who can sell their product. You said it's on sale. Oh, everyone go to Luna's page. On sale for $11 for free shit. Oh, what? Let me go to Luna's page. Look, can I do it from this account? I'm gonna have to do it from this Dr. Lisa account. Luna, I'm gonna go to your page, friend. Yes. Oh, I see. I think I did mention as part of a pilot. Yeah, that's probably it. That's the product pilot program. Maybe use it, Aaron. Let me look at it again. Yes. So yeah, if you're part of the pilot program, it may not allow you to sell their product yet. So some sellers are pretty strict about what they allow and stuff. So all right, friends. Any other questions? Luna, I'm gonna see. Am I following you on this page? I am. Let me see, Luna. If I can go to your showcase. Oh, that's it. That's the wireless one. Okay. I think it's based on coupon though. Let's see. I gotta see. Maybe I will buy some stuff. Okay. All right. Is Luna not pilot? What you mean? Little shopping intermission. Thanks all for the help too. Staying awake. You're welcome, friend. You said, is Luna not part of the pilot? Let me see, Luna. Let's see. What is it asking me to do? It's asking me to